Earl Voss dug graves for 38 years for the same two churches on the hill. Said the ground here is easy in spring, like it wants to open. Said in January it fights you. Said in January the ground don't want any more what we're giving it. And he understood that. Said he understood that completely. He knew every family in both graveyards, not from the living, from the stones. Could tell you who married who died young, who died old and probably deserved it, who died and left a hole that the living kept falling into for years after. The gravedigger's hands know every family in this county. The gravedigger's hands open the ground for all of them, for the ones who died well and the ones who didn't, for the children, God help him, for the children too. The gravedigger's hands did the work that nobody thanks you for. Until they need it, then they can't thank you enough. He retired when his back gave out, came to church for the first time in decades. Sat in the back, didn't take communion, just sat there looking at the floor, like a man reading something nobody else could see. The names, probably all the names he put in the ground, still there in the floor for him. Earl Voss, hands finally still. Earl Voss, somebody else opens the ground now, but they don't know it the way he knew it. They don't know it like that. My grandmother made her own soap from lion lard and wood ash. Said store-bought soap was for people who thought they were better than their dirt. She wasn't bitter about it, just accurate about what we were and where we stood and what that required. Her hands were something else by the end. Like soap does that. Does it slow? Does it over years of doing what needs doing with without complaint, without the option of complaint. I held her hands at the end, couldn't feel the lines in them anymore, smoothing the wrong way. All that work won the prints right off her, like the world couldn't afford to let her leave evidence of everything she touched. Lye soap and wood ash, lard and hot water. Lye soap and wood ash in my grandmother's hands, making something from nothing, the way women like her made everything from nothing, the way they always have, the way nobody wrote down, the way I'm writing down now. Before I forget the smell of it, before I forget her hands. I bought store soap this morning, didn't think about it. Stood in the shower and thought about it after. Thought about what she would say, probably nothing. She wasn't a woman who said things. She was a woman who made things out of lye and lard and whatever she had, which was never enough and always enough. Lye soap gone now, her hands gone now, the smell of it almost gone, almost gone. Sheriff Pruitt kept a spare room off the jail for the ones that didn't want a book, men who needed a night somewhere warm and dry, who hadn't done much more than what cold and hunger does to a man. He'd feed them from his own house, let them sleep, run them out by morning. No record, no paperwork, no official acknowledgement that mercy had occurred on county property. His deputy didn't approve, said it was liability, said it was against procedure, said a lot of things that were technically correct. Pruitt listened to all of it and kept doing what he was doing. Said the law is the floor, not the ceiling. Said a man who only does what the law requires isn't doing his job. He's doing the minimum and calling it done. The sheriff's spare room, off the books and off the record. The sheriff's spare room, warm and dry and nobody asking what brought you here or where you're going. Just a cot and a blanket, and out by morning. The sheriff's spare room is the difference between a man who enforces the law and a man who serves the county. Those aren't always the same thing. 22 years, the spare room got converted to storage. The new sheriff is efficient by the numbers, has the county on a spreadsheet. Response times down, paperwork clean. The men who used to find the spare room find other things now, or don't find anything, which is its own kind of paperwork that doesn't show up on any spreadsheet. Sheriff Pruitt gone now, the room full of boxes now. The law, still the floor, not the ceiling, still just the floor. Dry lightning hits without the rain. All the fire, none of the relief. That's what the summer felt like after my brother came home from wherever they sent him. He came back lit up the same way. All the fire, none of the relief. He didn't talk about it, we didn't ask. That's the agreement in families like ours. You wait for a man to come back to himself. You give him the field and you wait and you don't stand in the field. Dry lightning lights up the whole sky. Dry lightning doesn't put anything out, just starts things, just finds the dry things and starts them. My brother came home. Dry lightning, all lit up with nowhere for it to go. Dry lightning, Lord have mercy. Dry lightning, that's what we were living with that summer. Dry lightning. Evened out eventually, took 2 years and some help. He didn't want it first, then wanted, then needed, then got. He's alright now. Alright the way a field is alright after it burns. New growth, different growth, but growing. Dry lightning passes, given enough time. Dry lightning passes, my brother passed through it. Still here, still here, thank God. Still here. Still here. Mrs. Hensley put $20 in the plate every Sunday until she couldn't get to church anymore. Then she sent it with whoever would take it in an envelope with her name on it, even when $20 was most of what she had for the week, especially then. The deacon knew, didn't say anything to her. Said something to me once, said, you know what that cost her? I said I knew. He said most people don't give what cost them anything. He said she gives what cost her everything. He said that's the only kind that counts. He said he didn't know if he could do it. He said he'd been a deacon 30 years and he didn't know if he could do it. The widow's mite in a white envelope. The widow's mite every Sunday cost her everything. Cost her everything. And she gives it like it costs her nothing, like it's the easiest thing. She does all week like it's the one thing she's sure about. In a week full of things she isn't sure about. The widow's mite, $20, everything every Sunday. She passed in the spring, the church took up a collection for her burial. Covered everything twice over. People gave more than was needed, which never happens, which almost never happens. The deacon said he thought people knew, even if they didn't know they knew what she'd been doing all those years, and they were paying it back. Mrs. Hensley, $20 every Sunday. Gone now, but the plate still goes around, and I think about her every time. Every time I decide what it costs me to give. This county sits on limestone, full of caves underneath. Water works through it slow for longer than anyone's been here. Longer than anyone's been keeping track. And sometimes the roof of a cave gets thin enough, and the ground above it just goes. No warning, no sound almost. just a circle of missing where something used to be. My neighbor lost his barn that way, 40 feet of good ground gone in a night. He stood at the edge of it in the morning, looking down into the dark. Said it went all the way down, said he couldn't see the bottom, said he threw a rock in and didn't hear it land. Said that was the worst part, not hearing it land. Sinkholes in the limestone under everything, sinkholes. The ground has been hollow the whole time, under the barn, under the house, under the field. You've been farming your whole life on top of nothing, on top of a hole you didn't know was there. Sinkholes, we're all farming on top of sinkholes, and most of us never find out. Most of us get lucky, most of us. The county geologist came out, said it's karst topography, said it happened, said the whole region is like this. Said there's no way to know where the next one is, said you just farm it and hope. Said that's all anybody in this county has ever done. Said it like that was reassuring. It wasn't reassuring. Sinkholes still forming down there right now, probably down there right now, under all of us, still forming, still forming, still forming. My daddy had a mule named Government, because he said both of them were stubborn, did things on their own schedule, couldn't be rushed, couldn't be reasoned with, and did more work than anyone gave them credit for when they decided to work. Government worked that farm for 14 years, plowed fields a tractor couldn't get to, hauled wood out of places no machine fit. My daddy said a mule knows something the tractor doesn't, said a mule can feel the ground under its feet and decide. The tractor just goes until it can't. A mule knows before it can't and stops. The mule named Government taught me more than school did. The mule named Government knew when to pull and when to plant its feet. The difference between those two things is the whole of it, is the whole of what a man needs to know. when to pull and when to plant your feet, and how to tell which is which before it's too late to choose. Government died in the traces on a Tuesday in the fall. Midfield just stopped, laid down in the harness. My daddy sat with him in the field for a long time. Before he came in, he didn't say anything about it at supper. We didn't ask some things you sit with in the field and leave there when you come in. Government gone now, best mule my daddy ever had, best anything he ever had. Probably don't tell the rest of us he said that, but we knew, we always knew. The summer before everything changed was a June bug summer, hot and loud and endless, the way summers are. When you're young enough to not know the end. We caught June bugs off the porch light, tied thread to their legs, let them fly in circles, thought that was fine. Thought a lot of things that summer that I don't think anymore. My cousin went missing that August, found 3 days later. He was okay, the way you're okay after something like that, which is a different kind of okay than the okay from before. After that, the June bugs kept coming, but we didn't catch them anymore. Nobody said stop, we just stopped, the way children understand when the world has changed the shape of what's allowed to be fun. June bug summer, last one before we knew. June bug summer, last one before we grew into people who understood what the dark was actually for. June bug summer, I'd go back to it if going back didn't mean going back to the August that came after. My cousin is fine now, has kids of his own, lives 2 counties over. We don't talk about that August, talk about everything else. Talk about our kids and the weather and what our fathers should have done different. Talk about everything but the June bugs and what happened after the June bugs. June bug summer, gone now. The porch light still draws still. Delbert Moss is the last farrier in 3 counties. Learned it from his father, who learned it from his. Said the trade skips a generation, sometimes goes quiet, then comes back. Said he's not sure it's coming back this time. Said he's not sure there's anything to come back to. He shoes horses for the last few farms that still use horses for actual work, not the hobby farms, not the weekend riders, the ones that need them the way people used to need them. The way nobody needs anything the way they used to. The last farrier bent steel to fit what's living. The last farrier makes the old way work. One more time on one more hoof, one more horse on one more farm that's holding on the way he's holding on. The last farrier is always the last, until somebody decides they need it again. His hands are something from another century. Burns and calluses laid over each other like rings in a tree. Each one a year, the fire and the anvil, and the hoof between his knees, and the particular smell of hot steel on horn that either makes you sick or makes you feel like you're doing something real. He's training nobody's ass. He keeps his tools clean anyway, hangs them in order, the way a man hangs tools when he's not ready to admit it's over. Last farrier, still bending steel, still. One more hoof, still. One more farm, still. Last farrier, still. I've been digging in this ground a long time, looking for the thing underneath. What makes a place, what makes a people, their particular kind of people. Turns out it's the same things. Every time the work, the lost, the stubbornness, the grace that comes disguised as something else until you're old enough to call it what it is. I've met the grave digger and the farrier, the night nurse and the reverend who quit, the widow and the mule and the man who wouldn't leave the porch in a storm. They're all the same person. In the end, they're all the same person, working the same ground in the same light, calling it different things, but doing the same thing, which is staying, which is just staying. 50 songs deep, and I'm still in the same county. 50 songs deep, and it's all the same ground. Different names on the mailboxes, different stories on the stones, but the same ground under all of it. The same hard pan, the same limestone, the same creek carrying it all down to wherever things go when they're done being here. This county will outlast everyone in it. The creek will outlast the county. The limestone will outlast the creek. And whatever comes after the limestone will outlast that. We are very small and very brief, and the ones who understood that and stayed anyway, and worked anyway, and loved the ground anyway, those are the ones worth singing about. Those are the ones I've been singing about this whole time. 50 songs, same ground, same light, same creek, still running, still here, still carrying everything down, still down, still. Millard's Bridge got his name from Millard Pruitt, who built it with his sons in the lean years before any of us were born, before the county had money for concrete, before the county had money for much. It got its other name later, the one nobody says out loud, the one you say by saying nothing when somebody mentions the bridge. We've lost 7 people to that bridge. in the time I've been alive. Each one left something behind that nobody knows what to do with. A truck in the pull-off, a coat folded on the railing, once a pair of work gloves stacked neat like he'd be back for them, like he just stepped away for a minute. Millard's Bridge holds more than the creek now. Millard's Bridge holds more than we know how to talk about at the hardware store or the church fellowship hall, or anywhere we gather to not talk about Millard's Bridge and the seven and the ones we worry about every winter. Every winter we count the ones we worry about. The county put up a phone number on a sign last spring, crisis line, yellow letters. I drive past it every day. Sometimes I look at it, sometimes I think about who might read it. At 2 in the morning, pulled over in the dark, and with a 2 in the morning and a yellow sign and a number is enough. I hope it's enough. God, I hope it's enough. Millard's Bridge, still standing, still holding everything we can't say, still holding all of it, still. My wife never complained about the smell, said she'd grown up around worse. Her daddy ran hogs. She said a man who preserves things is a man who understands that some things are worth keeping. I took that as a compliment for 17 years. She used to sit in the shop while I worked, grading papers. She was a school teacher, a red pen in one hand, coffee going cold in the other. Dear head on the table between us. She never looked up from the papers, just reached over sometimes and handed me a tool without being asked, without looking, just knew. The taxidermist wife knew how to sit with dead things. The taxidermist wife knew what it meant to preserve what's already gone, to make it look like it's still here, still watching, still present. She understood that better than I did. She understood what I was really doing all along. She She went first, cancer fast, the bad kind. I kept working through it. She told me to, said idle hands make a man into something she didn't want to leave behind. The shop's still running, I work every day. I don't sit in a chair, I keep it where it was, with the coffee ring still on the armrest from the last cup. She sat down. The taxidermist wife knew what I was doing all along, preserving things so they don't disappear, like everything disappears eventually.
Courthouse clock been wrong since my daddy was a boy. Runs 8 minutes fast, nobody fixes it. The town just learned to subtract, learned to live in a place where the official time is wrong, and everyone knows it. Nobody says anything, because some things you just subtract for. My cousin stood in front of that courthouse, 18 years old, 8 minutes before the clock said he should. The judge was the 3rd generation of the same family that owned the land. His grandfather lost in a different courthouse in a different county. Same clock problem, different subtraction. The courthouse clock runs 8 minutes fast. The courthouse clock has always run 8 minutes fast. And justice in this county runs about the same, give or take, depending on your name, depending on your grandfather's name, depending on who owns the land standing on when they decide. He did his time, came out different, not broken, different. There's a kind of man who comes out of that like a nail that's been bent and straightened and bent again. Holds different, holds harder, holds. Courthouse clock still 8 minutes fast, still wrong, still official, still the time this town runs on. Some Charles Road don't show up on GPS, which is how you know it's real. gravel and roots in that one low spot by the gentry place that floods if you look at it wrong. I drove it back last spring, first time in a long time. Trees grown up so thick, the road felt like a tunnel into something. I thought I'd gotten far enough away from to call it behind me. The house is still there, someone else's now. They put vinyl siding on it. Wait, my mama would have hated that. She had opinions about vinyl siding, the way people who don't have much have strong opinions about the things they do have. Possum Trot Road takes you back whether you want it or not. Possum Trot Road doesn't care how long you've been gone. Every rut remembers your tires, every tree remembers your name. Possum Trot Road, you can leave a place, but a place like this don't leave you. I sat at the end of the driveway a while, didn't get out, didn't need to. Everything I came for, I could see from there. The window where my mama used to stand, the pecan tree we climbed, the low spot by the gentry place. Still flooding, like I never left, like nothing changed, except everything, except me. Possum Trot Road, still there, still gravel, still remembers, still mine, whether I want it or not. She works a 3 to 11 at the county home, has for going on 20 years. Knows every resident by their nighttime sounds, knows which ones call out and which ones go quiet in a way that means get there fast. She told me once that dying mostly happens between 4 and 5 in the morning. Said the body waits for the darkest part, like it's being considerate, like it doesn't want to make a fuss in front of people. She holds their hands when they go, if nobody else is there. She holds their hands, says she doesn't know if they can feel it by then. Says she does it anyway, says a hand in the dark is still a hand in the dark, whether you know it's there or not. The night nurse goes home in the gray morning. The night nurse don't talk about what she saw. The night nurse makes coffee and watches the window and doesn't answer 'Cause alright isn't the word for what she is. She's something that doesn't have a word yet, something that holds people through the worst door they'll ever walk through, and then drives home and makes coffee and watches the morning come. I asked her once why she kept at it. She thought about it a long time. Said someone has to. Said those people spend their whole lives being somebody to somebody. Said they don't deserve to go with a stranger. Said I'm not a stranger to them, not after this long, not after everything I've seen them through. The night nurse still going, 3 to 11, still holding hands in the dark between 4 and 5, still there when it matters, still. Took up serpents on a Sunday. Said the Lord told him to. Said the fear went away when the Spirit came down. Said you just know when you know. I wasn't there that first Sunday, but I was there the third, when the timber rattler changed his mind about the arrangement. He survived it, barely. His hand went black to the wrist. He prayed through the whole of it, wouldn't take the hospital. Said if God brought him to it, God would bring him through it. His wife sat with him 4 days, praying and not sleeping. God brought him through it, his wife brought him through it, probably both. Snake handler, reaching into the box again. Snake handler, the Lord provides and the serpent decides, and the space between those two things is where my uncle lives, is where that whole congregation lives. Reaching in every Sunday, reaching in, because the fear leaving is the whole point. The fear leaving is what they came for. Snake handler, reaching in again. He died eventually, not from a bite. Heart gave out on a Wednesday, nothing dramatic. He would have preferred dramatic. He would have preferred the box. But the Lord doesn't always give you the ending you were built for. Snake handler, gone now. The box still there. Somebody else reaches out every Sunday.
I spiked tobacco from the time I could lift a stick. 6 years old in the August heat. 4 leaves to a stick, pack them tight, don't break the stems. My granddaddy watching, not helping, just watching. Said the hands learn it, or they don't. By noon the tar was black up to my elbows. By dark I couldn't feel my fingers. He handed me a biscuit and said, "You did alright." That was it. You did alright. From him was everything. Tobacco sticks in the barn in August. Tobacco sticks in a 6-year-old's arms. Tobacco sticks and my granddaddy watching, teaching me the way to what it means to do a thing right, to do it all the way, to not put down what you picked up until it's done. Tobacco sticks built these hands, built this man. Tobacco sticks. The tobacco's mostly gone from this county now. Different crops and no crops are sold. The old barn still has a stick of racks in it. Nobody took them down. Don't know why. Maybe because taking them down means admitting what's gone. And we're not ready to admit what's gone. Tobacco sticks still in the barn. Nobody's hands on them now. Just the rack and the dark and the August heat that never really leaves a barn like that. Never really leaves. Everybody in Pike County knew about Loretta, and everybody pretended they didn't. She lived in the White House on the edge of the Aldrich property, the one with the good curtains, and the car that was too nice for a woman who didn't work. The banker's wife looked through her at church. The preacher's wife looked through her at church. Loretta looked straight ahead, sang every hymn, knew every word, tithed more than most. She took care of her mama for 7 years before the old woman died. Cooked for her, bathed her, sat with her through the nights. The same women who looked through her at church would have paid somebody to do that. Loretta did it because it was her mama. That's all, just her mama. The careful woman of Pike County kept herself too. The careful woman of Pike County kept her mama,
kept her dignity, in the way that dignity survives when everyone's decided what you are before they knew you. She kept herself in ways the county didn't deserve to witness, but witnessed anyway. The banker died first, then his wife Loretta outlived them both. Still in the White House, curtains faded now. Car finally matches the house. She waves at me sometimes when I drive past. I wave back. I'm the only one left who knew her mama kept woman, kept herself, kept going, still going, still in the White House, still waving, still here, long after the ones who judged her aren't.
My daddy never went to the cellar. Not once in 30 years of tornado seasons. Said he didn't build this house to hide from weather in a hole. My mama went to the cellar every time. Took his kids, took the dog, took the box with the papers in it. Left him on the porch with his coffee, watching the sky go green.
He'd come down after, if it got bad enough. We'd hear his boots on the cellar door and know the green had gone to something else. He'd sit on the bottom step, not coming all the way in, just sitting on the step with his coffee, looking up at the sky through the crack in the door, like I needed to keep one eye on it, even while hiding from it. Tornado season, my daddy on the porch. Tornado season, my mama in the cellar. Two people married 37 years, handling the same storm from opposite ends of the same house. Neither one wrong, neither one right, just two ways of being afraid and calling it something else. He died on a Tuesday in February. No weather to speak of, clear and cold. My mama said it was the most peaceful thing she'd ever seen. I think she meant it was the most peaceful he'd ever let himself be. No stone to watch, no porch to stand on, nowhere left to be stubborn about. Tornado season comes every spring. Mama still goes to the cellar. I stand on the porch now with my